After many weeks housebound and nowhere to go, finally on this morning I'm back out on field. To a familiar location not too far from home. Winter is nearing, but traces of autumn are still clinging on. Hope you enjoy Dark River, Part 5 of Wild Italy.
I haven't been out in 3 months now. I broke my foot about 2 months ago, and so pretty much I was forced to stay indoors most of the time. It was good because I managed to utilise the time I had available to clean up my website, get stuck into some post-production, do some photography teaching, which has been really good, but not being able to get out of doors was just so difficult. And I'm really nervous about going out today. It's just been so long. My expectations are high. I don't want them to be, but it's not easy. It's not easy for sure. So today I've came to a local area. I've missed autumn now, so I'm pretty much at the end traces of autumn. Thank God there's still a little bit of colour around. And I've come to this waterfall location, which you've probably seen in the past on my channel. And I've hit the bottom of the valley, and I'm already seeing when I'm here that in the river, there's lots of water flow, which is really good. So when I get back up to the top there, I know I'm gonna get some nice dynamics in the water there. Strangely enough, these gumboots have got water leaking in them, I don't know why. So I'm gonna hurry up, get up this mountain, and get to this really big waterfall, this waterfall I know, and see if I can get myself some nice compositions and a bit of video for you guys, because it's been way too long. It's just been that long since I've been out, having this broken foot. And as I said, it's an emotional moment to be able to get back out and feel nature again. And I'm absolutely stoked at the moment because I've just arrived at this location and I've made the 45-minute hike up. My leg is just killing me, but I'm here. And the dynamics in this water flow is just incredible. There's still hints of autumn left over, so I've still got a few yellows in here. I've got about 3 hours before the sun comes over, even though it is an overcast day, but I don't know what the weather's going to do. So I'm going to travel right up into that far background there, where the waterfall goes high up into the mountain. And I'm going to get in as close as I can with my 15mm lens out and try and get some really dynamic shots of that water right in my face and see what I can come up with. I cannot wait to get stuck into this landscape today. got myself a beautiful frame here. It's so difficult. The spray coming off this waterfall is incredible. So I've stepped back a tiny little bit from the scene. It was literally impossible for me to get a shot. So I had to move back where I wasn't getting as much spray on the lens and got a shot. And it's actually opened up the scene just that little bit more. It's actually quite nice. I'll bring you in closer to the camera and show you my settings and the frame I've got, and I'll bring up a raw image too. And I'll be interested if you could write up in the comments what you think of this image. You know, it's not an easy time of year because we're losing all the foliage in the tree, so it's very sort of an opaque type of scene, a bit brown, but that's why I'm focusing in more on the water to get something out of it. This is the first scene I'm taking of the day, and I've got my 15mm and I'm getting it really close to the water. I'm sorry about the spray on the lens, but I want to emphasise the dynamics of the foreground with a waterfall, but I'm just having so much problem with the water spray coming on the lens. I have to quickly clean it and then try and take a shot, but it's not easy. But look how beautiful this waterfall is today. It's so dynamic. I'm absolutely wrapped. Such a beautiful scene. Everything coming up into the background up here. It's so powerful. It's a beautiful time to be here. So I've got in a little bit closer to my, further up into the waterfall now, and I'm going in for another shot very much close into the waterfall, and I'm trying to incorporate this moss that's on the side here. I'm lucky I've got my welly boots, gum boots, whatever country and whatever you want to call it. Trying to go for this scene, but it's not easy. The water's freezing. I'm at f5.6, 1/8 of a second. The water flow's so dynamic that you can afford to go a bit slower and get a bit more of dynamics in that scene. Let's see how that turns out. Well, after 2 months, that was pretty intense. I haven't got the right footwear, as you can tell, so I don't have much ankle support, and it was quite difficult walking through that waterfall. But I'm happy to get some nice shots. Now, on my way back down the track, I've got my 70 to 200 DFA f2.8 pentax lens mounted onto my camera now, and on my way back I'm just going to try and look for some fine little details, little intimate scenes on the way back, whether it be some foliage or hopefully you know, the mountains on the way in with some nice traces of autumn that are left over, and get some nice shots. So I'll see if I can share something with you on my way back to the car and hopefully capture some nice little intimate shots.